What's up everyone, how you doing? It's yours truly, Fit City. Today was Metagross, well, Beldum. Community Day, shiny Beldum was available in the wild. How many did you guys get? I managed to get 10. You're seeing in the picture, it shows 9, but I traded one to my buddy who has 0 lucky Pokemon, so we guaranteed him a lucky shiny Metagross. And it re-rolled somewhere from the high 80s to low 90s, so I'm super excited for him. Also had a really cool catch in the new Era Plus mode. That's really cool too. And throughout the video, I'll be showcasing evolving some shiny Beldum into Metagross. But the most important thing about this video is how good, and I'm going to stress it, how good is your Metagross, whether shiny or regular, is with Meteor Mash. First off, spoiler warning, it's absolutely insane, and this video is going to be really important to showcase that. Now, I will link this article in the description, but I'm just going to kind of go over some of the highlights. So, as you guys know, it's a Steel-type move, 2 bars that does 100 damage. And there's not very many 2-bar charge moves, or 3-bar, actually there's no 3-bar charge moves. There's not very many 2-bar charge moves that do 100 damage in the game. So right off the bat, it's a very good move just in that factor alone. Because in one full cycle, you could do 200 damage. 2 charge bars, 100 a pop, 200 damage in one full cycle of a charge move. So that's absolutely insane. And the fact that it's a steel type move that is exclusive to Metagross is just, whew, that really makes it the best steel type in the game. Now, one thing is it only lasts 2.6 seconds. So that means it is basically a Frenzy Plant prototype, a copy. Very, very good move. You guys know how good Frenzy Plant is on Venusaur and even Meganium, even if you might not use it. A very good move. So it doesn't take that long to fire off, meaning you'll fire off a lot of Meteor Mashes in one fell swoop. Let's go ahead and look at the calculations here. So Bullet Punch is obviously its best fast move, which I wish it got a better one, but overall cycle DPS is 24.51, and that is one of the most highest cycle DPSs in the entire game. And in order to unleash all Bullet Punches and 1 Meteor Mash, which is time to finish attack, is that what it stands for? Time to first activation, excuse me. So to activate your first Meteor Mash, dealing 100 damage, only takes 4.5 seconds with Bullet Punch and Meteor Mash, which is actually quicker, if you see, than Zed Headbutt and Meteor Mash. So, truth be told, you do not want to use your Metagross for a Psychic moveset. You want to use it for a Steel typing moveset, because Steel is super effective to Ice, Rock, and Fairy. Now, Ice, obviously there are some Ice Pokemon you can counter with that. There's some Rock Pokemon you can counter, like if Tyranitar, you know, in raids, stuff like that. Regirock. There are some other Pokemon coming in this generation and other generations that might make their way into raids, or obviously countering in gyms as well. And then Fairy. Fairy isn't really in the meta right now, but as the generations go on, Fairy is going to be one of the most important typings in the entire game. And you're going to want to have a good Steel Pokemon to tackle those extremely strong Fairy Pokemon. So Metagross is going to be meta relevant for a long time, because Fairy is extremely overpowering type, and you guys might not realize it now, but trust me, as the generations go on, Fairy is extremely overpowering. So having this good Metagross with Bullet Punch and Meteor Mash, dealing that super effective damage to those Fairy Pokemon, you're going to be super happy you have one. So I just kind of wanted to give you guys the importance of the meta relevance that this Meteor Mash Bullet Punch Metagross that you guys have is. It's very important. You can smash Rock types, smash Ice types. Like if Articuno ever comes back, this is a good example, or Regice. Regice will come back for the 3-hour Legendary Community Day when its shinies come out. You're absolutely going to obliterate Regice with Bullet Punch and Meteor Mash because of Steel doing super effective damage to Ice. And then again, I can't stress enough, Meteor Mash against those fairies are going to melt them. So, just kind of some overview. Meteor Mash is Metagross' best steel type currently in the game. There is no reason to have any other moveset, like I mentioned, regardless of its role. It doesn't matter. You want to have Meteor Mash steel moveset. You can't absolutely miss. I hope you guys didn't miss. If you did, make sure you trade. To counter the points above, be aware steel is only super effective Fairy, Ice, and Rock, but Ice and Rock are starting to get more and more prevalent in the metagame, and then like I said, Fairy is coming soon, so this is great. Here is the comparison to some of the other Community Day moves. As you can see, Frenzy Plant and Meteor Mash are exactly identical. Look at that DPS, 38.4615. That's absolutely insane. That's insane. So, damage start window a little bit later, which means you can probably dodge a little bit easier. But that remains to be seen. I did use it in a raid. I don't think it's going to be that easy to dodge. So here are the conclusions. A shiny Meteor Mash Metagross is an amazing catch that makes hunting for a good Beldum on this Sunday's Community Day extremely worth it. Like we said earlier, we're yet to run a full situation suite, but things are looking amazing for Metagross. It finally gets a moves that makes it worth powering up. Absolutely. So some questions that you might be asking. Fit City, is it worth maxing out? Yes. It's worth getting a lucky one. Try to trade for a lucky one, whether it's a regular Metagross or a shiny Metagross. Try to get a lucky one so it doesn't cost as much to power up. And it has to be Metagross. Remember, I hope you guys evolved plenty of Beldum into Metagross to have a bunch of Metagross with Meteor Mash, because Meteor Mash is what you want. That's what people want. That's the trade value that everyone's going to want. Don't worry about Shiny Beldum, because that Shiny Beldum now can't evolve into a Metagross with Meteor Mash. Meteor Mash is what you want. That's the importance. So try to get a lucky one if you can, if you have people to trade with, because the cost of that is going to be really low. Overall, to sum it all up, Meteor Mash Metagross is absolutely a monster. I hope you guys at least got one. It is worth powering up. Honestly, regardless of IVs, to be absolutely honest with you, it is a monster powerhouse. Someone in the comments of this article actually mentioned a good point. It's the third best generalist in the game because Steel resists like 10 typings. So if you're doing normal damage with your Bullet Punch Meteor Mash, you're going to be the third best generalist, regular neutral damage Pokemon, attacking whatever Pokemon you are in the entire game. So let me know how you guys did again in the Community Day in the comment section down below. Did you evolve a ton of Beldum into Metagross? I want to hear how you guys did. Let me know what you think about Metagross with... I keep saying Metagross, that's how you say it. I call it Metagross, but whatever. Let me know what you guys think about Meteor Mash Metagross. Have you used it yet? Do you really like it? I certainly do. Smash that like button for the hype. Community Day was hype. And subscribe. If you're new to the channel, be a part of the Fit City fam. We're continually growing. And it's nice that the channel keeps growing, so be a part of that. This family's awesome, and I appreciate you guys all that are subscribed. I don't say it enough, but I appreciate all the support. You guys are awesome. That's my boy Fit City. I'm signing off. See you guys in the next Pokemon GO video.